And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. Pass to McCain. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Podziemski. And the rejection by Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
MP outside. Some solid defense from Butler.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Maxey. Payton in the corner. Rebound by the 76ers. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Here's Curry. Offensive rebound, Butler. They kick it out to Green. Launches a three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot. Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Podziemski finds Butler. No good on the shot.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The drive by MP. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Love the way MP goes for the floater here. I mean, that's a good decision on his part.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for... Changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Podziemski's coming in for Jimmy Butler. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Hield. And Philadelphia has possession. 6-point game. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
MP out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Knicks made a big difference. He scored 14 points and on top of that also grabbed 3 rebounds. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy. and they need his talent on the floor.
Kuminga against MP. Pass to Embiid. Podziemski grabs the board.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Payton comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. MP, that's for 2. It's good.